happy day. I hope you're doing well. In this video, I want to go over what not to do, what not to say if you're in final expense telesales or in Medicare insurance telesales, or even if you're booking appointments. Don't do this, okay? I'm going to go over some things not to say. We're going to go over it in detail, all right? Because when we first start off with insurance, a lot of times we have these big-time feelings of insecurities. We're nervous, we're anxious. Very normal to feel this way. So I'm going to go over some tips with you. And if you need help, by all means, reach out, jasonfinalexpense.com. My goodness, I'm so blessed to partner with some of the most amazing agents on this planet in my national agency. If you need help, reach out. I'll serve you in any way I can. But this is how a lot of folks start off wrong in the business, all right? Hi, Mrs. Johnson. How are you today? Oh, my goodness. This is a flawed method. Hi, Mrs. Johnson. How are you today? And what takes place is the person goes, you don't really care about me, and they know it. They sniff that out a mile away. So don't ask them, how are you today? It's trying to make your insecurities go away by having the client validate you. So don't ask the client, how are you today, when you start off a call. That is a flawed method. So flawed method number one, that's it. Don't call and say, hi, Mrs. Johnson, how are you today? It's not good. Massive level of, insecurities, which is why we're saying it. It sounds good in our minds, and it may feel like a good thing to say. Don't do it. It's a flawed method. It'll get you hurt, because what happens is defensive walls go right up. When you go, hi, Mrs. Johnson, how are you today? All they're thinking is, I don't know you. What do you want? Why are you trying to sell me something? That's what they're really thinking in the back of their mind. You thought it would bring down fences. What happened is walls got built where fences could have been in between you, and you could have had a continued conversation. So don't ask them, how are you today, when you're starting off the phone conversation, no matter what, okay? Point number two that I want to share with you guys is that when you handle a call, you do not start off with a lack of control. Don't go, hi, is this Mr. Johnson? Nope, don't do that. Don't start off with a lack of certainty. Hi, is this Martha? Even if it's Martha, they're going to go, you obviously don't know me. Click. You're going to lose control of the call. You're going to lose a lot. Don't do this. So don't call and start off with a question, okay? Be careful in telesales. The small things can terrorize your results on the phone. So point number one, do not ask them, hi, Mary, how are you today? Don't do that. Point number two, do not start your call with a question mark, okay? The only question that's going to go on is you're going to be questioning why you got in this business, because it will be painful. Do not ask, hi, is this Martha? Don't do that, because what happens is, even if it is Martha, she's going to go, you don't know me. I'm going to say no, okay? This will take place. Don't start off that way, okay? Don't do that. And then another thing not to do is when you're starting your phone calls, you've got to be in a place where you are ready to go. Do not start off your phone call, hi, is this Mary? You look like you're weaned on a dill pickle. Don't do that, okay? Get yourself in a place where you do different things, but don't do that. Look at your own face, listen to yourself. It's probably not pretty, which is why you're not getting through the phones to the consumers that you want. So make sure that your tonality, your expressions are in a place that you can help your clients understand that you're there to bring value to them. You don't start off the call, hi, Mary, how are you today? Oh, yeah, you're good, okay? You're good? Okay, great, 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 okay. Don't say great, great, okay, okay. Do not start off your conversations where the client tells you something, you go, oh, great, 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 great. What that is doing is shutting the client down and saying, I'm not really listening. If I'm talking to you in a conversation and you start saying something and I go, okay, great, 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 great. What I'm doing is I'm basically telling you as a consumer to be quiet subconsciously, and you think that you're just saying, word babble to keep the conversation going and flowing, but it's doing the opposite effect. It's causing the clients to think that you don't understand them or care about them in the form of conversation. So when a client says something, don't be like, okay, 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 or great, 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 great. Don't do that, because it's no different than saying stop. That's what you're doing to the client from a mind, standpoint. The mentality of the call to the consumer is, this person doesn't want to listen to me, they're shutting me down. Be in a place of open and honest communication. You're there to be an advocate for them. You're there to serve them. But make sure you don't start your call with these flawed methods, okay? You don't want to start on a flawed method. Don't ask, "Hi, Mrs. Johnson, how are you today?" Don't do that. Immediately you come up, you smell like a salesman, okay? Point number 2, don't, and I mean don't, okay? Hi, is this Mrs. Johnson? Nope, what do you want? Okay, they know that you're a salesman. They know you're there to who knows who or what knows what. They know you smell like you don't know them. You're very insecure. You don't know who they are or what you represent to bring a value proposition forward. You've got to know your value proposition, but this video isn't about what to do. It's about what not to do. So make sure you do that, and make sure your verbal patterns are not be like, okay, 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 or yeah, 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 or uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Don't do that repetitive verbal patterns, because it tells your consumer that you're not listening, and that's not going to have a meaningful and lasting conversation. It's not going to help you have a meaningful script, and you won't get where you want to go as quickly, and you won't have a good outcome, which is what you're desiring. So follow these 3 tips. Stay away from those things, and I hope you will be more profitable as a result. If you need help, jasonfinalexpense.com. I hope this serves you well. Hope you liked the video, and I hope that this will bring you some value and some hope. Keep doing the good work. If you need to know what to do, reach out, jasonfinalexpense.com, or dive into my other content. I hope that'll bring value to you as well. I appreciate you watching. Have a great day.